I'm Ashley Fitzgerald. I'm the Operations Director for Antal International, and I'm really pleased to be able to introduce you to our new officers that are joining us. They're in the process of having their training at the moment, and we've captured their feelings of how it is to come on board with Antal and just how excited they are to start up their new operation. So I hope you'll enjoy this short clip. If you have any questions or you'd like to find out how you can be part of the Antal network, please reach out to us on antalfranchising.com and you'll speak to our sales team. Thanks very much. Enjoy the show.
So I'm Pierre Dagneau. I'm from Belgium, and I'm operating the a new Antal office now in Belgium, in city close Louvain-la-Neuve. I have an IT background mainly. I've spent most of my career in IT and in consulting mainly. So, and I'm a graduated master in IT and human sciences. That's my main background. Well, in fact, because it allows me to have the mix of, in fact, having my own business, but being part of an international network. So combining both, that's what's interesting me to start with. Yeah. I must say excellent. So far excellent. Training very interesting, quite intense in terms of content, but very, very interesting. I've also really liked I would say the pre-induction, preparing for the training. So no, it's quite interesting. Absolutely, to be recommended. I think that it's in line, and I'm pretty optimistic regarding achieving the target I've put on my initial business plan, and probably even exceeding those targets. So I've started now to have contacts and leads and opportunities. So very far, sooner than what I was expecting initially. Get the first contract signed, so I'm now preparing a proposal for a job order and start getting business. So and starting to would like to market my APC candidates I have now. So working on that and getting new clients. Yeah. So I like these the two paths, so the push and the pull path. So having the candidates pushing towards a client, and on the other side the vacancies and pulling the business from that, and that's exactly the way I think the stuff should be done. So yes, that's now. Oh, I'm thinking about organizing my job.
Yes, my name is Bernd Thomas. I'm from Germany. I have spent all my career in manufacturing and leading operations internationally. I've worked in the United States, France, Belgium and Germany, as well as in Asia, mainly there in India, and mainly focusing on setting up businesses or leading businesses to other levels. I think during the time we had some conversations about the process, how you approach the market, how the training looks like. I think that was important to me because I don't have any prior experience in recruiting. So on my own I would not have chosen this line of work, because I feel you have to have some basic knowledge how to do the job. And although I have hired many people in my career, I think the other side of the process of finding the right candidates, how to approach the candidates, how to work with the candidates, how to work with the customers, how to make this package of selling a candidate to a customer, I think that is something I was not really aware of. Maybe I knew some components, but the training really helped to structure this approach, and I think this was very important for me. Yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, it's a great challenge, and I think you have to approach it with optimism and with the right energy.
So I'm Jose Morente, and I'm originally from Spain. I have worked for over 25 years in the automotive industry in a variety of roles and all around the world, in France, China, Australia, the United States, and recently in Luxembourg. So I am quite happy to be joining Antal to try to help my clients find good talents in the global automotive industry. Well, surprisingly, I found out about Antal through LinkedIn. You would be surprised. So I just saw this ad on LinkedIn, I clicked on it, and I was immediately contacted by Doug Buggy and started conversations with him. I have always been interested by people. And when I looked at how I could take ownership of my career again and start my own business, I looked at what were the things I was comfortable doing, have done a lot of recruitment in my career, and I thought, why not starting a business with what I like to do? I think what has been the most interesting so far is the process, the system, a methodical approach to go after recruiting, because it's not just interviews or talking to clients, it's having a systematic approach to make sure you can generate revenue, you can provide service to the customers, you can actually find the right people for the right clients. I think my first step is going to be to energize my network. Talk to as many of my contacts as I can to try to generate leads. Also, try to expand my network in terms of candidates, contacts. First step, I really need to build that to be able to be an effective recruiter. I'm actually more and more confident as the week goes. We got quite a bit of theory, but we've also had some workshops, some practical activities, mocking up interviews, calling some of our contacts and exercising interviews live. And I think that was very interesting and gave us a different perspective. Carlos giving us some guidance on how to address questions, how to handle objections, this kind of thing. So very interesting.
So I'm Ian Ludlow and my wife Tatiana, and originally I'm from the UK, but I've spent the last 15 odd years outside the UK, and I currently live in Amsterdam, and yeah, that's where I reside. My wife, she's from Russia, yeah, and yeah, likewise, about 5 years ago I was working in Moscow and we moved to Amsterdam. So that's where I came from. And from a career point of view, I've spent around about 45 years in the aviation business, starting many years ago with British European Airways as an apprentice, and working my way up through the ranks. So my last role was with Bombardier, running a facility in Amsterdam, which unfortunately we shut down. And I decided that rather than looking for another employed position, I'd rather be my own employer. And we came across Antal. We were looking for positions, and Antal came up as an opportunity, and we researched it a lot and decided that this sounded like something I could put my experience into, and something I could perhaps give back to the aviation industry. It was really falling over it on the internet. Looking for positions, and Antal came up, and we started looking at the job boards, and then we saw the opportunity to become part of Antal. Well, as I say, from spending many years being the recruiter, I've built a lot of knowledge about people and the needs of the aviation industry, and I figured that I could actually spin that around and, add that back into the industry by being a recruiter for the industry. So, yeah, that's why I thought the recruitment would be something I could use my expertise on. Well, it's been refreshing, let's put it that way. We've enjoyed the contact up to the point of the course here. It's been fantastic, lots of calls, as you know, and there's never been stuff that we didn't know. We've been able to contact people, or it's been told to us, so that's great. Here is fantastic because we get to meet everyone. Our instructor is very good, I have to say, and it's sort of filling in a lot of blanks. So, whereas if you go into a new business with some trepidation, some of that is now alleviated by the confidence that's exuded by our instructor. Well, I have, to a certain extent. I changed my LinkedIn profile to put Antal on there, my position. I did that just 2 days ago. And I've been swamped by people contacting me. Some looking for roles, some just congratulations, but just that change in job has produced probably 250 replies just in 2 days. So I'm obviously doing something right.
Excellent.